Hi Libra Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Libra, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread using the Egyptian Tarot deck. I'm going to clarify those 3 cards using the Tarot of a Moon Garden deck. And at the end of your reading, I will do an overall card using the Moonology Oracle cards, along with a Major Arcana card using the Golden Tarot deck. So with that said, I do have all of the decks pre-shuffled for you. I'm going to shuffle the first deck just a few more times and split the deck to begin your reading. We are giving honor, recognition, and thanks to Virgo Moons who are being featured in the Spotlight series. That being all a part of this wonderful background that we have here, being that beautiful inspiration and motivation of incorporating more healthiness and wholesomeness, this providing cleansing and detoxifying energies from within ourselves, making better choices for ourselves too when it comes to our health, but also clearing and cleansing to be able to get a little closer to the light and be more of that light from within us. Shining this light on the outer, and this being a regenerative energy that is taking place between us and Mother Gaia. Super beautiful energy. So beautiful backing here, being supported by Virgo Moons with this health energy. I feel this is also a continuum coming from Leo Moons as well. We have those lemons there. We do have a picture of Fennel here, this being one of Virgo's herbs. And this wonderful fennel, this beautiful herb here, and I have fennel seeds here, has so many beautiful benefits and properties. What I did find on fennel, I will leave in the description box for you to check out, and I do encourage you to. One of the things that stuck out while getting prepared for your reading, Libra Moons, is a recipe. I was giving facts for the first few readings since beginning the Spotlight series for Virgos. Your energy is coming through as a party energy. And so what I was getting is a recipe for Greek meatballs, which sounded really yummy. And this, I'm getting just being connected to you and your Venus energy and keeping the party going, you know, keeping the festivities going, continuing to make sure everyone is well taken care of, happy, enjoying themselves, delighted, and really enjoying what it is that they're putting into their bodies. So along with that, there being some health added to this, but also having that tastiness to come through as well. So I'll highlight this recipe that that came out towards me and wanted to be expressed for your reading. And if you try it, I really hope you enjoy it. I do believe I'm gonna try it. I don't eat meat, and so I'm going to attempt to find a good substitute that will be somewhat comparable to what a meatball, because I love meatballs. And before I did stop eating meat, oh my goodness, I would make meatballs galore, and they're so delicious. I love meatballs. So with that being said, if you know any Virgo Moons, do send them some love. I'm going to leave all of that information in the description box for you, along with the traditional information that I leave for the Spotlight series. Libra Moons. Let me fix that there. All right, so your first card, Libra Moons, we have is the Moon card. So everybody being all up in their power and sheesh. This is really nice. Good energy here. Very strong representation of you. And we did just have a full moon yesterday. So I just feel this is about that opening. I'm just getting like a expanding energy, a ripening energy that's coming through with this full moon energy. And that being a part of that full moon and the bulging energy that comes with it, being very full and complete and content, having set good intentions, enjoying and reaping the fruits of one's labor, increasing intuitiveness, and also there being a very strong importance of balance when it comes to light and dark energy, seeing the white and the black, and then that balance coming through here where they're opposite energies. So you being in complete and total balance is what I'm getting here. You may have Scorpio in your chart. It's very funny too, because also what I'm seeing is a little lobster. And I channeled Party Like a Lobster for your title. So you're definitely in your prime and in your element here, enjoying your life and being at peace. Having that knowing that you've been on the integral path and what it is that you're putting out, you're receiving back and enjoying it. Being in a high state of gratitude here is what I'm getting. This being a card of 18, this all can, the 1 and the 8 come together to create the 9. 9's being connected to 9th house energy of Sagittarius, and we had a full moon in Sagittarius, which is even more cool. And this being connected to higher spirituality too. So I do feel there's some good amount of enlightenment that's coming through with benefic benefits here. Being blessed, all of us, the collective here, with the energy of Jupiter and those blessings coming through, provided with the energy also connected to Sagittarius and that free-spiritedness and the heightened level of spirituality, more knowledge and wisdom. Being very attuned and very much in your power here. This is a beautiful first card here. Beautiful first card. I do feel it's about an illumination of you too. There may be a little bit more expression, less concealment of any kind of secrecy. There being more openness. And what I'm getting is just seeing the full moon as it's coming into its fullness and really shining a good light with the release energy from what it has been filled up with. That full moon just, again, it's coming back to an expanding energy, and with that expansion there's an opening up, and then I'm just seeing like stars and glitter and twinkles coming out of this, and this just being all what's from within you here. So a lot of goodness and goldness energy that's coming through, but good happiness, purity, specialness, sparkleness, and shine. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is also connected to the mindset, moon energy, and you being very strong in your moon power. This is also having good control over your power, or having good control over your moods and your feelings and emotions, being connected to the mental state. So being at peace, that being connected to that too. Your second card we have is the Emperor in reverse. Now, with the expansion of you here, what I am getting is that there's an illumination about a particular boss or a person that's been in your life as an emperor who is coming to light with the energy that they've put out as this Emperor in reverse. I'm not getting this as being you. I feel that with your expansive energy, you may be a part of this illumination with energies that you have connected to in the past. I do feel that this is a past energy with this being reversal here too. The reason it being here is because of the full moon and that ripening energy, you starting anew, and I feel this is a way of divine's messages coming through for you to let you know and inform you on situations and people that you have left behind. This being connected to 4 energy. I'm getting and I'm hearing the reasons. You're getting the reasons because there's been a lot of secrecy. And so you being more in your moon power with the balance coming through, you totally standing for this and moving more into this energy. It's just bringing even more balance into your world. So if these energies that you have left behind are still wanting to stay near your energy, they're going to be exposed for the truth of who it is that they are with the illumination coming from you. And so I'm getting this being an emperor that, again, with the reversal, just a very stubborn energy that's coming through. One who's very controlling. This being connected to fire energy. They may not have the best intentions. And this being the reason why you have made the decision to move away from this energy. I'm getting an abundant energy, but I don't feel that the way that that abundance has been obtained has been through honesty and integrity. And this being a part of this reversal energy here too, it being a misrepresentation of what an emperor really truly stands for as far as a leader, as far as walking a path of integrity, seeing the purity here in the white. Because the emperor here is in a abundant stance here. Having, I'm seeing this as a wand, a part of the fire energy, maybe a magician energy that's coming through. So also a magician in reverse, connected to those not so good intentions, maybe delivering some kind of communication, or that being a part of the intentions that were coming through and the expansion of you ripening and opening up. Those intentions that were connected to this person, having that connection with you. Again, your illumination, your expansion is illuminating the behavior and the actions of others who you've moved away from and are no longer resonating, but still wanting to be a part of your energy and your light. So a boss or someone from a relationship, this could also be a father. Or all of the above, as that's what the emperor represents. So possibly having all of those components from within here. But there being some kind of actions and behavior not of integrity that you, with your strength of illumination here and with this full moon energy supporting this, with the full moon being in Sagittarius, and that energy will last over the next 5 days. There's illumination on past connections here of what it is that you've been dealing with. You also, I feel, are speaking your truth when it comes to these particular energies. And with that fullness, this being a part of, I feel, a lot of what it is that you may have kept inside. And that full moon in Sag contributing to the free-spiritedness and releasing, all coming through here. So someone being exposed. 4th house energy, they may have Cancer in their chart too. Unstable energy with that 4 in reverse. 4 is being about stability, connected to home, protection, and warmth and nurturance. So a lot of the fire that's coming through not being connected to any of the warmth or nurturance that would be connected to 4th house energy. I feel that that fire is more about fueling fire with the lower vibrational energy that is coming from this emperor here. Putting fire into even more of a misrepresentation of the emperor upright, which is to be a strong leader of integrity. That just wanting to come through very strongly. And I'm hearing a liar. Your 3rd card we have is the 8 of Swords. So you're putting light to a situation of a person here and maybe giving reason as to why it is that you're walking away. That 8 energy being a part of this with the 8 of Cups, and that 8 of Cups being about walking away from what no longer serves you due to lack of emotional fulfillment. So possibly with that stubbornness and the amount of fire associated with this card, there being no real emotional fulfillment in connection with this person here, being a lack of compassion, a lack of understanding, that being connected to not listening, not hearing, being selfish, self-centered, and this all being a part of this 8 of Swords and being stuck energy. So because they're stuck, this being projected onto others, and this being the reason why you have separated yourself from this particular energy here. But you're putting light to the situation. I feel that so others who have been in similar situations to yours can also be helped and supported, knowing that if anyone ever feels stuck, they're not stuck. And to take a look around at who it is that they're associating with, because those people or that person may be portraying and projecting that energy onto them. So this person being stuck, having some internal work where there's closure. And I feel there's also the energy of wanting to stay there too, being very comfortable with this energy and just staying in this Three of Swords. They're in a Three of Swords prison here, and this overall creating an Eight of Swords connected to a Five of Swords that's very hurtful for both this person, but then whoever it is that they come into contact with, and whoever it is they come into contact with, because this is simply reflective energy from within that's going towards the outer. So anything that they see in a person outside of them, it's due to how it is that they are feeling about themselves. It has nothing to do with that person. And this person that, and whoever they come into contact with and experience this kind of energy, is up to them to know that truth from within themselves, so that this energy is ineffective. Because this does create blockage energy. We can see the crocodile. Very interesting too, this crocodile is also in the Fool card. And the Fool card, that being a card of 0 in the major arcana at the beginning of manifesting, has a soul individual who is moving forward with what it is that they have. And as they're walking forward, their hand is out towards crocodile energy that has their mouth open, almost in front of them, as if to give the message that they are blocking their path and not wanting them to have a new start. That being a part of these intentions here. So gaining this particular status, possibly through knowing someone, not really having the gift or the talent that it takes to be this emperor, because if they did, it wouldn't be in this reversal energy, it would be upright. So receiving this status here in a way that was not honest, and that did come through before, and going on a straight ego trip, total power trip, and all the while, the important message that's been resonating with me lately as I've been doing these readings here, because a lot is coming through here in these readings, the past few readings, is that God sees everything. I feel that this energy just feels like it's like a God complex, where whatever it is that they do, they don't have to answer to that. And that's just not true. You're putting the energy out there. It's going to return. And this also being represented here, this return being a part of this 8 energy. As above, so is below. As within, so is without. What you put out there is what you get back. Connected to the 4 energy, the 8 and the 4 here, we do have 12. That being hangman energy. So that being also here, this energy too, of that selfishness that's coming through, not taking the time to listen or hear anything or anyone else out when it comes to maybe assisting and supporting other individuals. Being stuck in a particular way, a particular mindset, and this all being a part of some past experiences. I'm getting this also being as connected to the throat chakra, seeing the blue. Stuck in speech, this being hurtful energy. The communication and the way it's delivered, that also being 3 of Swords energy, that's very hurtful energy. Not caring about third-party situations here either. Having different connections that don't have boundaries. It just being really messy, and this just all coming back to that 5 of Swords, is all creating an 8 of Swords of stuck energy. So what I was getting to when these 2 cards came out, and the difference here being the blue energy here that's within you here, where I do feel this is about that communication, you being strong in your moon power here. And this all taking place so that balance can be restored, because you're all about balance, and anything that has attempted to bring you off balance, you're glowing up and using that power to express what is necessary, speaking your truth. That's what you represent. You represent the sword of truth. So speaking your truth and bringing this to light, so that I feel that with that expansion and that opening and that release, with this being a part of what's contained in that full moon energy that's being opened up and let out. However, you know, this energy, because what I'm seeing is this being a part of that release too. So as it's being dispersed into the atmosphere, the energy that's coming from it, if it's not resonating with what it's the environment. If it's not resonating with that, then I'm just seeing it as a disbursement. But that disbursement going and traveling back to its owner here. So what I'm going to do, since we have this energy here, let's go ahead and do one more card. Knight of Pentacles. And I still feel that this is connected to this energy here. And this being about slow movement. This being part of that careless activity and connected to the stuck energy here. I'm not getting the normal properties. I'm also getting that concealment here. This being connected to the Emperor, where I feel this is about an immature energy here. Seeing that wand behind the back as if they're hiding, that being a part of the Magician in reverse. So wanting to hide that and not having the best intention. This being connected to money and abundance here too. So possibly being a part of a contract and being too slow to take action because they're very self-centered and too much in their own world and universe here. A humbling experience is coming through is what I'm getting. Knight energy is also a very defensive energy of what it represents here. So having abundance and wealth here, being defensive towards this by being in that Magician in reverse energy. You bringing light to the situation. Five of Wands. I mean, I feel like this could go on and on and on. And you just continuing to bring light by you just being in your power. I feel you're expressing yourself and your truth, but this just being a part of what it is that was a part of you and you being in integrity. You being connected to this person, you're speaking your truth on your experiences and this exposing the behavior of this particular person here. So Five of Wands in reverse, I do feel this is about that fighting being over. There was some fighting and this being a battle, more battle energy. The internal energy from this person just being all clotted. There may be some, and this being connected to actual health. So maybe that's why I feel that you're also bringing a loving energy to bring this to the surface and to light because you were connected to this and it was affecting you and your health. So disconnecting yourself, but then also exposing this energy is providing supportive energy so that this can disseminate. That's what I'm getting. And that did come through with the last reading and also the energy of what takes place after the full moon. Like the disintegration of this energy with the expansion and the exposure of it into the atmosphere. And then what is left as the remnants that were meant to cause any kind of harm or ill intention. Those particles being a part of a disseminating energy with that full moon coming through, and then this all being about the return and going back to this energy, to help this energy to work on this, to work through this, to see this energy for themselves here and what it is that they've been projecting. That's very unhealthy and can definitely affect their health. Fives being about change, but then also I'm getting strong internal workings that it's not systematic. There's no good flow in the body here. So overcoming this and the end of fighting here, we have the stars here. A wish coming true and through for you. This being a card of 17, that being a part of that 8. So the seeds that you've planted, what you put out there is what you get back as well. It all being dependent on the energy that we are dispersing. And this being about the karmic return for this person and then also for yourself here. This being very strong Aquarius energy. But I'm getting a connectedness to the High Priestess energy. And then also Hierophant energy. So that balance being restored, this being very important for you. Very important for you and coming through in this manner here through the Stars card. And not only is balance being restored, but you're getting a wish coming true and through for you. Beautiful. I feel this is also about the steadiness. This energy, all of these energies being a part of what it is that you're working through or have worked through, now being in a position here to expose and bring things to the light. Because what was coming through is the steadiness, that being a part of that Knight of Pentacles energy, you transmuting the energy of someone taking too much time or just being careless. I'm getting careless. But you taking this Knight of Pentacles and reversing that energy, and in doing so, you're continuing to move forward and steady, putting an end to any kind of fighting. And this being the reward here. The universe coming through and delivering. The light shining on you. And we also have the sun energy and then also moon energy that's present here with a good amount of fire that's in here. But I'm also seeing matching energies here with the purity. I'm getting earth and water energy, but this all being connected to fire. Where I'm getting this all being about an all-around energy connected to the air, where we have all of the elements that are present here. With this energy of groundedness, having to alchemize here and staying stable and staying balanced here. So with that Magician in reverse that was coming through from an Emperor in reverse, you also transmuting that energy and that being this glow up, this being a part of that beautiful glow up. I also feel this is a part of the disseminating energy after this is, dispersing and disseminating, the ending coming through here with the stopping to the fighting here. The powerful glow that comes from you, the light shining through. But this being apart and connected to the darkness and your moon energy here. Beautiful. We'll leave this here right in the center. I feel the need to go ahead and get one more card because I do feel that's going to be for you. This story wanting to come through, this also being an energy of 4. So more representation of this Emperor here, but then also the 4 and the 4 creating that 8. The as within, so is without energy. What you put out, what you get back. Connected to the infinity symbol that's above the Magician's head, which is more confirmation of this Magician in reverse energy that's coming through. That being a part of that energy that's wanting to hide behind the back there too. But this also being about a connection to stability and how it was affecting your stability by you removing and powering up and glowing up, the illumination coming through on any remnants of what it is that you dealt with and have moved forward and passed. Now your wish coming true. So I'm going to remove these here. And we'll do one more card here. Yeah, 3 of Wands. So you having that strength to see things through. You seeing that all being here in the star. You being seen through, you being supported, continuing to move forward and staying steady, but also having and creating and manifesting anew here. Having that knowing that what you put in is what you're getting back, and this being a part of this too. The 3 of Wands is about seeing your ships come in, being a part of industry, commerce, and this could be in spiritual or physical or both. But you being very responsible, staying balanced, seeing a wish come true and through, you moving into even more of a manifesting energy, but definitely seeing the results and the fruits of your labor here. These being represented with these 2 cards. The 17 and the 3 coming together are 20. That 20 being the Judgment card. Reaping what one has been sowing. This is fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a Fucus. And the 3 energy, I'm getting that being connected to the 3 that I'm seeing here. Where Empress energy and High Priestess energy are coming through, connected to contract, where I'm seeing a 5 here and a 5 here. Contracts for you, where there were blockages with connections that you had. This just being a part of the course here and helping you to see your power and your worth and help you to know what it is that you can overcome no matter how difficult it may seem. Having control over the mind, increasing that strength from within, and in increasing your mental state and healing, you're gaining your sovereignty even more here. Even more of your sovereignty with that first card coming out as the Moon card here. and blessings coming through. That's perfect. You also being very balanced and that being restored here. That all being here too. The 3 and that representing masculine, feminine, and divine light. Divine light, divine light. The 3 flowers also being here too as well. Bounty and the fruits of your labor. Major blessings for you. And that new start of the full energy that was coming through. It's being connected to that. So I'm going to move this up here. Let's get to your clarifiers. We'll clarify the moon card. Hot cards, hot cards. All right. So we got you being here as that communicator here. You're defending and standing in the name of truth here. And this being a part of your abundance. Defending this as well. And what is rightfully yours here. I'm hearing abundance is my birthright. This being you here. This being you here. This being about also to the path that it is that you've taken, how strong it is that you stood in the face of adversity, standing for what's true and what's right, and that was coming through with the Aquarius energy here. 11th house energy of Aquarius. And so possibly you having to make a shift and return to the past, that being a part of that energy that wanted to come through, that's still wanting to be a part of your energy. And it's like, well, you know, I've elevated. And so if you do want to come back into my atmosphere and still be in this energy, guess what? It's going to be brought to light. If it's nothing different than what it is that people have brought to you when it comes to the past, it's going to be illuminated for what it really is, as it should. And this just being a part of your elevation here. You being very stable here, working hard towards that goal, this being reached here. You are this 10 of Pentacles, but I feel that this is about you seeing the fruits of your labor here and the material gain and success coming through for you because of the hard work that you've put in and what it is and who it is that you represent. Staff's energy is more fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a Fucus. This is also a part of Chariot energy, so resting and doing what's necessary to prepare and to take action and be that illumination. And I feel that being in this energy, you're seeing more of this energy. This being a part of the reward here that's coming through for you. Doing the hard work from the 8 of Pentacles, being that independent and stable, strong person in the 9 of Pentacles, bringing in wonderful abundance for yourself. And that being connected to the moon energy. And we see the new moon energies that's here, the crescent moons that are here. This being a part of that, speaking to how it is that you've come about here and now coming into that fullness where I was getting that bulging energy. And with this full moon coming through, the ripening energy just taking place and all of this coming out into the atmosphere. And then a part of that disseminating and then moving back into the new moon transition phase here. So you doing good works here. This being about your intentions, setting good intentions. The full moon coming through and you receiving your blessings. Illuminating anything that's not resonating with you if you have left this behind. Pentacles is earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. 10 energy is also connected to Saturn. Saturn being the ruler of Capricorn. 10th house energy is Capricorn. But this also being connected to business as well. And your rightful abundance. Let's clarify the stars. Clarify the stars. Do I even need to speak? I don't think I do. Ace of Staffs. Creative, passionate new beginning. All of your hard efforts and work being seen through. And you receiving that wish here with this Ace of Staff. This completely new beginning and this new start. Where I feel it's about the fun that you have taking part in what it is that you do. And this could not just be connected to the balance, but I feel it's a part of the work that you do where you really have fun with what it is that you do. Being vulnerable and being in truth here as we have this beautiful energy here that's naked. This is how we came into the earth. You have nothing to hide. This could also be about a particular connection that's coming through as well. I do feel this may be for some of you about a partnership where you're coming together and sharing and collaborating. Seeing the 3 mushrooms here, and that 3 coming through also with you coming together with another, working together with others, that being a part of that 3 of Pentacles too, connected to the 3 energy. So you having this beautiful new start that's bringing in even more prosperity. There's a glowy energy where I feel that this new start is also connected to the elevation that was coming through in your ascension. But blessings coming through. New beginning, connected to the staff, that being more fire. And this being a part of what it is that you've been building, what it is that you've been working on and constructing. That being connected to the staff energy and the fire energy. But also being a very strong leader, as I'm seeing the King of Staffs here too, this being from within you. And your polarity energy is Aries, so this is absolutely perfect. You doing that shadow work, and as a result, being rewarded with the shadow representation of the fire from Aries here. Also ego energy, being strong in the mind here. That being a part of what it is that you were dealing with too. So this helping you, the amount of ego that was coming through that I feel that you were dealing with. This being reflective energy for you. You healing from this too and having a humbling experience. That's assisting you to come into more ego death and to be more selfless than you were before. Because we do have that Aries energy coming through. That being connected to the Emperor and the Emperor in reverse. Where with that one energy, the Aries is very strong in representation when it comes to the ego and self. And I feel this is a part of the discovery that's helping you to bring even more balance. Like the delight that can come to the scales and the variety and the ways that you can work this to bring that balance, I feel is very fascinating for you. So beautiful energy that's coming through, and again, that strong representation of the one with that shadow work coming through. You transmuting here, I'm getting this as being earth energy connected to the water and what it is that you are nurturing and planting, this being that seed and you seeing the fruits of your labor. That seed and the way that you're watering and nurturing and taking care of yourself, and then also the seeds that you've planted, given what it is that you've been dealt, pouring this out, this being nourishing energy for your seeds, and that seed's growing into this Ace of Staff here. Where I do feel it's about a lot of you becoming high spiritual leaders, that contributing to the selfless energy. And the importance of still maintaining that ego, but then knowing and having those boundaries. Again, that being the variety and you discovering even more ways to bring that balance in so that those scales can be steady and maintained to produce success and abundance. Let's clarify the Three of Wands. Ten of Swords in reverse. So this speaking to a painful ending that is over. You moving forward away from that Five of Wands. So possibly it could be, I'm getting maybe two specific energies that you were dealing with. with a double 5 of Wands connected to a 10 of Swords here, with 5 and 5 coming together to create the 10. And thinking on that and speaking on that, one person being here, one person being here, attempting to keep you stuck, you totally taking control of your mindset here and having that knowing that these individuals are stuck here. It's not you. It's what's that saying? It's like when you break up with someone, what is that saying? And it's the reversal of it's not you, it's me. It's you, it's not me. That's what's coming through there. This being a realization here, part of that illumination from within self. So we have this 10 of Swords. It's being about heartache and major pains and situations being over, but being healing. Crescent moon energy also being here. Swords energy is your energy of air, and then Gemini and Aquarius. 10s being connected to Saturn energy, so lessons coming through. This being transformative energy here for you to help you to grow and glow into these beautiful blessings. We have 3 cards here that wanted to come out together. So the 3 energy being connected to this 3 of Wands here. I do feel that this speaks to confirmation from Spirit, letting you know that the surfacing of these energies here, you have sent the intention of this being over and you moving forward, so you being seen through with this. All reversal energies that we have here. So with the manifesting here, what I'm getting with this star in reverse, I'm getting this as being a part of who it is that you were dealing with. And I'm also seeing, I want to do this here. And this all aligning here. So Ace of Wand, or Ace of Staff, I should say. You have a new Ace of Staff here where it's not the parties that were being mentioned here. If this is one person or 2, but I am getting 2 people here, possibly one that has both of these energies here, where you may have given this person another chance here. And that was mentioned, where anything or anyone that's presenting themselves again with your leveling up, if you're not coming from a place of integrity, it's going to be illuminated just due to the energy that you have from within yourself. So 1 wand aligning here with the 2 of Swords, that being about indecision. The star in reverse being about a wish coming true and through, that not being here with this Ace of Wand. And we do have reversal energy here, so that wish not coming true and through when it comes to a person. I feel that you may have been someone's wish here, this Emperor in reverse, and even the Knight of Pentacles if it's coming through as 2 people. You being this wish for these people here and putting your foot down. I'm also seeing that here with the amount of reversal here. Very possible that you have cusping energy with Scorpio, or you have strong Scorpio in your chart. You're making your message very clear here, but there's no wish coming true and through. There's no new start when it comes to this Ace of Wands. You've created and manifested a new beginning here, moving yourself past that situation and being protected as well. I do feel that that message came through in that way, and a continuum as I was guided to keep going with the cards, which I don't normally get, was divine coming through for you to give you the message that is rightfully yours, along with your rightful abundance that's coming through, connected and aligned with that energy in the physical. So Knight of Cups here, this being in and out energy, love bombing, heavy amount of love bombing is what I'm getting here. Cups is water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a fucus. This being Aquarius energy, justice coming through for a situation that was taking place when it came to love bombing and being indecisive when it came to you here. You taking these energies here and powering up into a magician and manifesting your own beginning here, and that being here. Because you had a rightful abundance that was to be yours, going along a path here, meeting with these individuals or this individual, then making the free will choice to take part in this and to still remain stuck, which is very hurtful and painful. This was, again, affecting your imbalance. You taking the steps to power up and move away from this and to collect from that full moon energy. Unbothered and still manifesting here, as I'm getting that with the Three of Wands there. But manifesting endings. And that being a part of the blessings that are coming through with this full moon in Sagittarius. Putting a fiery end to situations and delivering the fire in this Ace of Staffs here to you. The star energy that's coming through as well, that's strong celebrity energy. So it very well could be that you are a celebrity or one of high status, or being connecting to energies of the star quality here, where there's celebrity energy that's coming through. And that could be for the one person that was coming through, or for two, if that resonates for you. Let's get to your moon card for Libra moons. And with this Ten of Pentacles, like, I'm just hearing party like a lobster. And it's similar to it. It comes from the song Party Like a Rockstar. So I'll leave that in the description box too. But I'm just seeing you doing your thing. You're having a good time and taking delight in this full moon energy and bringing more abundance in for yourself here. Moving past that lower vibrational activity. That being evident here with the Ten of Pentacles, represented as you here, and you standing strong in that defense to bring in your rightful abundance here. You're in a very good vibration here, enjoying your life. For Libra moons, one card. Oh my God, I can't even speak. Wow. And I didn't even notice the scales at first. I noticed this coming through for you. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. And it being connected to your energy here with Libra. And that representation that came through with the new moon energy here. And your strong defense and what it is that you're standing for and representing. As within, so is without. You got it. You have got it. Let's get it. I know that's right. Come on, Libra moons. A new romantic cycle begins. Yummy. This is so pretty. New moon in Libra. Let me find the reading here. And this is on page 54, where I'm getting that 9 energy being right here. That 1 and that 8. Creating that 9. But then that also being about the spirituality and the strength and the power from within you, and you overcoming and taking your power back from any kind of nonsense. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning. And if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. And anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised. Oh my gosh. What a blessing. What a blessing. Such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. Oh my goodness. Attune to the moon by reaching out to someone and let them know that you care. Additional meanings for this card. Feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances. The teaching. Libra is the sign of love and harmony, negotiation and relationships. It is harmonious, kind, and luxurious. Let's repeat that. And luxurious. and always aiming for balance. So when we have the new moon in Libra, or at any time you draw this card, there's a restart possible for anything and everything connected to partnerships, negotiations, appearances, and justice. Remember that Libra is depicted by a set of scales. This energy wants to bring things back to equilibrium. That is supreme. Let me grab the major arcana for Libra moons. You are partying like a lobster. This is magnificent. We have a new contract here. A contract, this may be the counterpart energy to the High Priestess energy that was coming through. Beautiful energy. You have a new contract, whether this be about a person, about the beautiful career endeavors that are coming through, this Ace of Staff energy. New contract. New change, sexual attraction, adventure, all awaits for you here. You're partying like a lobster. But this is also high spirituality here too. So you're moving into greater leadership. This being connected to your abundance and your soul's purpose, and you just moving more into this because you're growing and glowing here. And you're doing a beautiful job here. Doing a beautiful job. I feel with that full moon, with you receiving and releasing all that sparkle that was coming through. It's all, I'm seeing it all up in here, but then also even in the Empress energy, that being a beautiful card too. And that was coming through with that 3 energy connected to the 5 energy, where that 5 is right here. And then it was also coming through here with the High Priestess 2, that also standing for Aquarius. But Empress 3 connected to the Hierophant, and then the energy of the 10s. 10 of Pentacles, and then we have the 10 of Swords. That significant change to bring in more of your rightful abundance. Beautiful reading, Libra moons. This was your reading. I hope that these messages were enjoyable, helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support, and welcome to all new subscribers. Keep partying like a lobster. Oh my goodness, this is an amazing reading. Until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.